prevalence took off to #1 in something like 2 days of going on the web, and Zhao Liying was the ruler of bombs when she took action. The legend is honored this time. The 28th Law of Affection featuring Yang Mi and Su Kai neglected to cause disturbances, the incomparable game featuring Qin Hao and Wan Qian was for the most part famous, and the long stream of the world featuring Luo Jin, Wang Zizhong, Yin Tooth and others was of good quality yet not extremely well known. Now, I felt that the November timetable would be so fair, yet I didn't expect that a surprisingly strong contender would end up, and the ubiquity took off to the primary spot in no less than 2 days of its send-off. This energy isn't irrelevant. There are two purposes behind the high fame. The first is Zhao Liying featuring. All things considered, as far as allure on the little screen, Zhao Liying has been truly fearless in the beyond couple of years. This time it is Wang Zha. Despite the fact that it is unforeseen, it is likewise sensible among. The subsequent component is that the plot nature of the television series breezes through the assessment. There are numerous old dramatizations, and the general impression is agreeable. Aside from a few minor weaknesses, it is without a doubt a high-priority showstopper in this timetable. Coincidentally, the new show is the business show The Breeze Blows Penelia. Discussing which, this is likewise a show with a changed name. The name everybody is generally acquainted with ought to be Savage Development. At the point when it was recording, Zhao Liying's fans grumbled about it since there were insufficient male heroes. The expert is likewise magnificent. As far as allure, notwithstanding Zhao Liying's gold-lettered billboard, the play additionally collected strong entertainers, for example, Huo Hao, Li Guangji, Liu Wei, Kai Lan, Ren Zhuang, Fen Jianyi, Wang Jinsong, Hao Ping, Chen Shuang, and Wang Pak. It is a flat-out ruler bomb arrangement on the little screen, and it is really to be expected that it very well may be pursued by many fans. Also, Zhao Liying and Liu Wei have teamed up in the current year's hit show Glad to huge number of families, and everybody normally acknowledges their new show profoundly. It is worth focusing on that the maker in the background of the play is likewise extremely strong. The content is adjusted from Anne's unique book No Resurrection, and the chiefs are Fu Dongyu and Mao Wei. Past the best gleaming on China unit. Notwithstanding Fu Dongyu, the screenwriter is Zhang Chime, who is the expert screenwriter of numerous exemplary dramatizations. Despite the fact that there are no works with a score of 9 or above, there are many works with a score of 8 or above. Notwithstanding the hit Along Waterway Under Paradise, he is both a chief and a screenwriter, so with him partaking in The Breeze Blows Penelia, everybody is normally more calm. The legend Wu Hao is honored this time. All things considered, his accomplice is Zhao Liying, the sovereign of appraisals. Moreover, his acting abilities are additionally astounding. It appears to be that taking his profession to a higher level with the prominence of this drama is easy. As far as plot, The Breeze Blows Penelia is additionally very great. It recounts the account of aggressive individuals headed by Su Bangsha who embraced desires, flooded, effectively investigated, and enhanced constantly in the tide of change and opening up. During the 1900s, little and medium-sized endeavors made do and look for advancement in the tide of the times. Business venture shows, particularly pioneering dramatizations with a feeling old enough, can dazzle the crowd the most, in light of the fact that around then individuals battled with mental fortitude and capacity, and it was more in accordance with the crowd style. Really fascinating that Zhao Liying's personality in the play this time is elder sibling, which is not quite the same as her past jobs, and the differentiation is likewise adequate, which can be said to have its own brilliant spots. From the start of the series, it was viciously beating slime buckets, laying out an organization, and the minimization was likewise entirely agreeable. Subsequent to watching the 4 episodes, it was truly reviving, and it ought to measure up to the assumptions of many individuals. In spite of the fact that there are as yet many individuals who say that Zhao Liying's general acting abilities are not set up, but rather contrasted with Glad to 10,000s, it is without a doubt much better, and she doesn't appear to have any uneasiness. I suggest entering the pit. The male hero Huo Hao is additionally awesome, and the assets in the beyond couple of years are likewise excellent. Notwithstanding the assets on the little screen, they are likewise exceptionally well known on the big screen. I genuinely want to believe that he will have better exhibitions later on. 02. Zhao Liying's The Breeze Blows Penelia was screened by 1 star when it was sent off, and the crowd's remarks are heart-beating. Zhao Liying, as 85 Bloom, from the energy of Shan comes to the development of The Breeze Blows Penelia, each step of the change is the consistent precipitation of time. It doesn't make any difference regardless of whether you are fat. Zhao Liying, who got away from the symbol show, is as of now the best change in 85 Hooli. Make the best choice at the right age, without claiming to be trivial or over-showcasing, and work effectively in each work, and you can see her progressions in each work. From outfit dramatizations to symbol shows, from customary shows to period dramatizations, Zhao Liying is continually improving in every one of her works. In The Breeze Blows Penelia, she changed into a tyrannical money manager once more, sparkling splendidly. Zhao Liying's flaring red lips, matched with huge waves and overstated hoops, impeccably got a handle on the personality of the large manager during the 90s. Seeing Zhao Liying gathering scraps, and it is so rousing to sell them. We eat together when we have food, and bring in cash together when we have cash. Managers who like this, I need to rake in tons of cash with her. Be that as it may, Zhao Liying's The Breeze Blows Penelia was griped about the unfortunate condition of the entertainers. Plot suspension? Overstated? I've watched it as well, and I don't believe it's just awful. To grumble about the unfortunate state of entertainers in awful skin, I can say that you are utilized to the obscured channels of symbol shows, and can see the value in the genuine cosmetics without channels. In reality, there is compelling reason should be so restless to submit questions about the plot and character plan. The plot has recently started, and making a determination in the wake of watching a couple of additional episodes isn't past the point of no return. The main champion began without any preparation, began her vocation vivaciously and unfalteringly, from an independently employed man who gathered pieces to an age of steel crocodiles. Simply pondering it makes individuals energized, isn't watching a show for no reason in particular. Albeit many individuals grumble that she looks youthful and can't behave like a champion, any individual who has watched the show realizes that Zhao Liying's exhibition and articulation and tone is generally excellent, there is no shadow of the past, and her acting abilities are extremely regular. Su Bangsha's dazzling disposition in the shopping center is lovely to such an extent that she performed it suddenly. This is Zhao Liying's best exhibition since she began acting, and it is a sublimation of value. Su Bangsha is Su Bangsha, she isn't Zhao Liying, this is the most impressive entertainer. At the end of the day, Zhao Liying ought to have a place with the Xiaoji ability type. For what reason are the dramatizations gotten by the champion? The key is that there is no feeling of defiance in playing the main champion. That is on the grounds that the job she plays gives individuals the inclination that she isn't acting, yet that she is the individual in the play. She obviously realizes that she is Zhao Liying, yet the job she plays can be brought into the play. This is the genuine acting abilities. I recollected that Zhao Liying once said, "When everybody actually called me Yang Bao, I truly grew up discreetly." She is truly astounding. She was a delicate young lady before she got hitched, however she turned out to be more gorgeous and fickle subsequent to conceiving an offspring. I simply value that Zhao Liying never conceals her feeling old enough. Despite the fact that she is a sweet young lady and the public loves her pleasantness, she won't intentionally keep a youthful express that doesn't match her age. The equivalent is valid in bliss to 10,000 families, regardless of whether there are eye lines and profound eye attachments. It is liberal, regular and sublime. The surface of this show is likewise generally excellent, an interesting film surface. The attack of every entertainer's characters is likewise exceptionally high, with a full feeling old enough, and an extremely progressed creation. Albeit a couple of episodes were shown, it was truly charming to watch. It has a place with the sort of show that isn't willing to skirt the start and end of the film, which meets the flavor of disconnected crowds. Before and presently, the two lines remain inseparable, and the advancement of the plot is quick right away. I'm utilized to the channel countenances of big names, the beauty and radiance of a necessary utilization. This sort of show, this sort of exhibition, this sort of surface is more agreeable to the heart. There is consistently somebody who can truly see the value in it. There are dependable individuals who don't see the value in it. 03. Wang Yibo's next film is as yet thought to be a film, and fans yelled for him to act in a television series for the well-being of he. Wang Yibo hasn't joined the gathering for quite a while since Excitement was done. Despite the fact that there was a recording of the 5th time of This Is Road Dance in the center, there has been no authority declaration of his next asset, and there are various conclusions on the web. Based on Wang Yibo's arrangement, he is by still up in the air to acquire a firm traction in the entertainment world. All things considered, he has never acted in a television series since The Breeze of Luoyang. Our motion pictures, and the cooperators are large names. As per online reports, Wang Yibo's next asset is as yet a film, and he is a miscreant instructor. On the off chance that this gossip is valid, Wang Yibo's body the bar ought to be to have the option to shape this job well. Beforehand, to shoot a film, Wang Yibo had been changing his figure for the person. He continued acquiring and losing muscle. Each time he showed up, a few sunspots would bounce up and say that he had put on weight. It was for the person, truth be told, do muscle preparing. It's simply that Wang Yibo's excessively edematous build makes his entire body loaded with muscles, yet his face actually has child fat, and the milk fat looks truly adolescent. Furthermore, the last couple of times when Wang Yibo showed up in business, his figure was somewhat frail, which straightforwardly made netizens dream back to Wang Yibo's godlike object period in 2019. The recuperation of Wang Yibo's appearance additionally made this gathering of sunspots shut up. All things considered, as far as body, they don't have anything to detest, and the only one they can discuss is Wang Yibo, who has not joined the new gathering up until this point. In spite of the fact that for the fans, Wang Yibo has quite recently completed work, and he can possess a time of energy for himself to rest. The finals of the 5th time of This Is Road Dance likewise consumed a great deal of his energy. In Wang Yibo's declaration in the narrative delivered by Bo, everybody can likewise perceive how he learned dance in a brief time frame. At the point when others are eating and resting, Wang Yibo, as a top player, is as yet rehearsing before the mirror. In spite of the fact that fans have no pointers on Wang Yibo's profession, everybody generally upholds him in anything he does. All things considered, fans are novices in media outlets, and there should be no experts in them. Come to comprehend. Wang Yibo himself additionally concluded that he isn't somebody who can without much of a stretch be impacted by untouchables. However, with the core of an old mother, the fans actually need to convince Wang Yibo that he can truly consider getting back to the television show circle. It isn't so much that the fans are knocking him, yet that the ongoing homegrown amusement film climate is truly not great. Films and television shows are various levels for individuals in the business. Film fans are consistently higher than television show fans, yet for the crowd, television dramatizations can be watched on television and cell phones, however motion pictures need to go to the film to watch. The ongoing pandemic circumstance is very unsteady. I have endeavored to make a decent film, however I can't track down a reasonable timetable for quite a while. Regardless of whether I find it, it will be delayed. Regardless of whether it very well may be delivered as booked, there should be a city in China where it isn't the case helpful to go to the film to watch it, which will enormously influence the movies. Despite the fact that Wang Yibo has proactively demonstrated his film industry bid with the today pre-offer of The Ruler of Sky, it is truly hard for the film to be delivered. This is very much a torture for fans who need to see Wang Yibo's works direly. During the period when Wang Yibo's works were not broadcasted, passers-by were actually effectively gotten by the sunspots, since his works were truly difficult to air. Snatching the two films and television series is better. At any rate, the transmission of television series isn't limited by area. Simply giving ideas, not underlining, the fans are truly contemplating him.